Hello, vinyl community. This is Mike with TCAT's Deep Vinyl Tracks. I've come on here today. I wasn't planning on doing another new recent finds video for the rest of this month until probably about Christmas. But yesterday, my wife had a doctor's appointment, just a routine doctor's appointment. And when we pulled in there, there's right next to it, there's a thrift store called Find. It's a thrift store for, I think, the Mennonite community or something like that. We went in there a couple of times before, and I've never found anything. So we said, well, should we go over there? And I was thinking, well, I don't think they'll have anything, but we kicked it around, decided, oh, well, we're here. We'll go in. Of course, I should have known. I should always go in anytime you get a chance. I went over, you know, just didn't expect to find anything. Went over to the record department, the media department, whatever they call it. And the records there are $1 a piece, and they don't mark anything up. Everything is exactly what it says it is. So I looked over there. I couldn't see anything right off the bat, but as soon as I started flipping a little bit, I'm going, oh, that's nice. Oh, wow, that's nice. And anyway, ended up with somewhere around 30 records for $1 a piece, and found some very surprising stuff there too. So at $1 a piece, I figure, even if I've already got it, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to take some records in to trade at one of the stores that I've been to, and these first ones that I'm going to show will be in that trade, so every little bit helps, right? So to start off with, I just found this one recently, another copy of it, Bob Welch, Three Hearts. I already had a copy of this, which I swapped out because the copy I found there was much better. Neil Young, Comes the Time. But the copy I had was decent enough that I think they would take it at the in for trade. So I swapped that one out. Cat Stevens, Buddha in the Chocolate Box. I already have a copy of that. As I have a copy of It's Zoo. And it's another one I'll take in. I have a copy of this one already. Great album. Stevie Wonder's Inner Visions. Probably one of my favorites by him. This great double album. This is the Moody Blues. I've already got a great copy of that, so I'll take that one in for trade. Get a little bit for those, more than $1, and for trade you get even a better deal. So that part's good enough. But then I found some that are some great hole fillers and some I've been looking for. So of course, $1 a piece. I'm going to get as many as I can. There was some other guy there that was going through and had picked out a couple, and he was looking them up on his phone to see their value. I think he had a Steely Dan and a couple of others, but not very many, so I was surprised to see some of these there. This is a hard rock band, Jackson Hawk. I've never had anything by them, and I really like the cover, so if nothing else, the cover's great. The name of this album is Forever. There's a track listing. Found an album by this band not too long ago and didn't know anything about them. Picked it up for a cheap price and actually ended up really liking it. So there was another one there, Doug and the Slugs. This is Music for the Heart of Thinking. Very fun band. I really enjoyed the other album I have, so we'll give them another try. This is the Don McLean album that everybody looks for, American Pie. Of course, it has American Pie on it. It also has the beautiful Vincent on there too. Great find there. Couple by the Canadian singer-songwriter Bruce Cockburn. Further Adventures of. Of course, picked that one up. always enjoyed his music. Not too well known outside of Canada. I did know of him before I moved up to Canada, but and had heard some of his albums. So this is the other one, Dancing in the Dragon's Jaws. Very cool looking cover. And these are all in just like beautiful shape. I mean, they're all clean. You can see most of them, the covers are really nice, like this one. This next one, the cover's a little faded, but it is an older album, and the record itself is in great shape. 5-man electrical band. I believe this is their debut album. There's the listing of the tracks on the back. Probably the only Rod Stewart album I can think of getting is Sing It Again, Rod. This is like a greatest hits compilation from his early stuff with the Faces and things like that. You've got Reason to Believe on here, You Wear It Well, Mandolin Wind, Country Comfort, Maggie May, Handbags and Glad Rags, Street Fighting Man, Twisting the Night Away, Lost Paraguayos, I Know I'm Losing You, Pinball Wizard, and Gasoline Alley are all on this. And this is the cool die cut album. And the inside looks like this too. And it opens up like so. This is the inner sleeve with the record inside there. And again, these are all in just amazing shape. This band from the New Wave era, Rough Trade, also found one of theirs just recently, so here's another one. This one is called For Those Who Think Young. Canadian band, if you haven't heard of them, from the 80s. And there's that. Of course, we all mourn the passing of Jimmy Buffett. Here's one of his best albums, Changes in Latitudes, Changes in Attitudes. Again, these were all $1. And this is probably one of his most famous albums with Margaritaville. This is the one that busted the door wide open for Jimmy Buffett. This one I've had off and on through the years, and I always seem to come back to it because it is a great album. Jerry Rafferty's City to City. These, you can see, I mean, just look at the great shape they're in. Just a little bit of wear in the corners, but nothing major. I mean, they look almost brand new, and the vinyl is just perfect on all of them. This one's for Northern Reflections. I used to have this one and had to sell it. Didn't think I'd ever be able to get another one again, but again for $1. Blue Rodeo's Outskirts. Yes, Brian, I told you I did have a new one. But not only that, another one. Diamond Mine. The previous one was their debut album. This one is their second album. Never owned this one, so that was fun to see that one there. Just look at that. Looks brand new. This great double album compilation. Some of the older songs of Eric Clapton, history of Eric Clapton. You've got his stuff that he's done with Blind Faith on here, with Cream. A couple of others that are a bit more rare. A lot of words on the on the gatefold. There's that. This one, I'm always excited when I see anything by this band. Just, you know, great band that kind of got ignored back in the day. Babe Ruth. This one is Amar Caballero. I believe it's their third album. I'm not exactly sure on that, but see, I mean, looks brand new. Perfect shape. And it's on the Harvest label. I've got two other Babe Ruth albums that I've found over the last year or so. So this would be the third one that I've found out in the wild, just for really cheap. I guess I don't know who they are around here. This one was another big surprise. You never see her in the dollar bins anymore. Joni Mitchell. This one is For the Roses. And has the song You Turn Me On, I'm a Radio. I think was the biggest hit off of this one. There she is. And again, just great shape. And last of all, yes, it has to come to an end somewhere. Another big surprise. Probably the biggest surprise of all of them, because I never see this band anywhere out in the wild. The Flying Lizards. This is their debut album. And this one is an alternate cover from the one you normally see out there. I'm not sure how many copies were made in this cover, because this was actually the cover that they used for the single for Summertime Blues, which is on this album. So I don't know if they changed the cover for some of these just to match the single, because that was a pretty good hit for them. But anyway, I'm just glad to have this one, and you know, who wouldn't be for $1? All right, so that's it. Kind of a little surprise visit there, and I was not expecting. And my wife also found a few albums by Lighthouse and a couple of others. So that's it. Nice surprise, and I think kind of an early Christmas surprise in a way. When you're walking around with a stack of records in a secondhand store, people tend to look at you funny. But, you know, I don't care. Great deal. The deals are still out there. All you got to do is be willing to go out there and visit the stores anytime you get a chance. So that's what it takes. A lot of perseverance. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and we will talk to you later.